and I'm right now with John doing it now.
What about when you threatened to sue us?
Okay.
With the same type of rhetoric.
With Lawfare. That's what it's called. It's Lawfare. So
we taught him that
if he's
word.
Gonna do
we
that,
taught him that word.
You
can just hear him making this shit up right now. Like the way that he like pauses right here.
You know, because in copyright, and my lawyer friend laughed when he heard about like other shit that was going on in the content space. He literally said, "Dude, please give me one of these." That's what he told me. He said, "Give me."
Why not us?
He goes, I'm gonna teach one a lesson.
Why not us?
He's gonna create case law. Like,
I guess the statute of limitations expired on our fucking bullying. Joker's in a new lawsuit with somebody. And he says some, we can get some Royce later if there's a new Royce. I gotta watch this though. Because Joker was saying some insane shit that we gotta hear. Because he's got a new... So there's a new guy that's threatening to sue Joker, and then Joker's threatening to sue him. And Joker makes some like insane claims about having attorneys.
Somebody else's fucking mouth, you know what I mean? These fucking motherfuckers always gotta say something.
I caught the tail end of it.
Gotta say something. That's all right, because
And he did it. He did it on this PDX woman's channel because I don't think he wanted us to see it.
Conversations about him. So,
how was your Christmas and the baby?
He makes a bunch of crazy,
crazy
legal
Christmas
threats.
It was good, man. I mean, it was a little bit of a mishap that happened.
Oh, and he got fired from. He's got another video because he got fired from
fucking drive, but
from his role.
Aside from that,
on the new streaming website.
Baby's got the gifts.
I'm not a person that is like, oh, I'm gonna do this purposely to hurt your character, whatever. I am a person that gathers information for a story, and I display said information that I gather in a fashion that my audience knows that, number one, you are innocent until proven guilty in the court of law. Number two, everything is alleged. Nothing is concrete or set in stone. And whatever it is that is said, usually would be out of your own mouth, right? So an example would be, those images, those hearsay images that of him talking about your grandkids or something like that.
How can an image be hearsay?
Your grandkids allegedly. Those are the things that I would display, right? Another thing that I showed during that live stream was when he himself, during a live stream, went and he took toys away from that donation center, or not donation center, but like that, that little area that you could drop off.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, that he went and did that, right? That was an observation of something that he did on camera.
Dude, what?
So
this guy sounds
merely
crazy.
Just to report on something and react to it, that's not defamation of character. And he's going to learn that very quickly. And then if he, for whatever reason,
gifts from a donation thing, this guy, the Joker's filing, or
again, I do have a lawyer who's a friend of mine.
Here we go.
Who works out of New York City. He can practice law in New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and I will happily give him my lawyer's number, and then he can go ahead and work with him. And he's a friend of mine since a kid, right? And the guy literally, and just so you know, the guy literally will do this for free for me.
Hell yeah!
And he's one of the best in the tri-state area.
He's got the best tri-state area lawyer.
I can give that person,
and he will do it for free.
My lawyer, his information to John's lawyer, and then John can spend a whole fuck ton of money fighting a lawsuit that literally is going to bleed him dry, while I'm not paying a fucking dime for legal fees. So, I mean, if you want to do that, you absolutely can do that, John. I will happily give you my lawyer's information. Or if you'd like, my house information too. If you would love to fucking see the property value of my house. Apparently,
I would.
Yeah, he said,
dude,
if your house is
I'll say this right now: the property value of my house has gone up $132,000 since I bought it.
Anything, he will sue you.
3 years ago.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, again, he doesn't have a case, so again. Everybody knows what I do.
What the fuck is going on?
Nothing was malice, and I made sure, because I know his character of filing frivolous lawsuits. Whenever I do my live streams, I make sure that I, number one, do my disclaimer in the beginning, telling people that he is innocent until proven guilty in the court of law. And number two, that, I don't want to brigade anyone to harm him. Right. I always say, hey, don't attack him. Don't try to dox him. Don't do any of that stupid shit. It's for informational purposes. And then everything's alleged. Right. So those are things that I do to cover myself in the event that a fucking moron like himself wants to, file a frivolous lawsuit, and then he's going to lose, and he's going to spend a bunch of money, and they're going to see the disclaimers, and immediately the judge is going to be like, dude, you did the disclaimers. Like, what are you talking about?
Look at the disclaimer.
Like, it's one of those things. It's a desperate way to try to shut people up, but John's going to learn that he can't just do that to anyone, especially when you have somebody like me who's connected, and I could just give you a lawyer that I know is not going to charge me while you're paying $500 an hour or whatever for your lawyer, and you're going to lose anyway because you don't have a case. So
I want to ask you a question. What platforms are you on that you do all your networking on around?
what do you mean? Like, how do I get my connections?
Yeah, what platforms do you normally, do
PDX
your
is so
interviews
retarded.
on, your live
She's so
streams
fucking
on?
retarded.
So it was Kick. It's X, so like Twitter. And then it's in the beginning of the year, you're going to find a new one that's coming. I'm in talks with their executive staff.
Another new one?
It's going to be interesting. But
yes,
it's typically
so Joker's
Kick
done with
X.
Kick?
And it's weird. I can't find that lawsuit, that live stream that I did about John. What platform?
That was like,
where is it? I can't find it.
it would be on
I
unless
looked on my
you're
YouTube.
checking your live on YouTube. If not, you did it on Kick.
No, he didn't.
Well, that's gone now because Kick doesn't.
Odyssey's
keep
dead.
live streams
Yeah,
for too
it's
long.
done.
Maybe on X too. I gotta check X.
But you're
It's pretty bad anyway.
right.
So, and then he has to equate that damage to a dollar amount, right? And now he has to say, well, he damaged me this way. Okay, well, how much money did I spend?
Yeah, Odyssey
Or how
had a
much
good
money
run,
did
I
I cost
guess.
you?
I uploaded
and then he has to be able to show
stuff.
that aside from the already bad image that he had, whatever it is that I added,
yeah, that's what killed us.
Has to have a dollar value, and then he has to
because
find
we had
out
so
what
many
that dollar
movies on
value
there.
is.
They thought
So
it was
it's like a
movies.
whole
They thought we
fucking
were a
thing,
movie channel.
right? Like, and then like say it's like, oh, he stopped me from getting this contract. Okay,
There's probably 20 or 30
now he has to
movies
get a
up there
statement
on
from
our
the
channel of us
company
watching them.
that was supposed to work with him as to the reason why they don't want to work with him, and if it's anything equating to the words, the zing words like groomer or whatever that I used, they have to essentially pinpoint it to that live stream. And if they can't pinpoint it to that live stream and they don't know who I am,
you know as well as I do. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. He's speaking legalese, like Regal said. He's speaking legalese again. He's got his fucking lawyer that's gonna take cases for free and sue everyone on the internet.
Then it's so complicated. It's funny. Like I've spoken to defamation lawyers before, and they all say the same thing. It's probably like
clip and drop your link in chat. Sorry.
It's one of the hardest things that you can fight is defamation of character. Literally, it's one of the hardest things to do. Like next to copyright. So it's like, they're both like they're very special in court, and a lot of people like lawyers won't take the case because it's just it's really hard to fight. Yeah. So
okay, I got a question to ask you. Oh, excuse me. So he denies this, but on the last letter I got was he's filing sexual harassment and harassment charges on me. How could that be? He says I've sent him lewd photos.
Okay, well, he has to prove that. It's innocent until proven guilty, not the other way around. So the onus is on him to prove how you sexually harassed him, right? So like, there has to be a pursuit of sexual, like unwanted sexual, conversation or contact between you and him. And it has to be in line of like you, like, showing that you like want his genitals or something.
Right. Okay. So and also from what
Yeah,
Mikey said,
it's all
it
over
was,
the place.
what was it?
This other guy is like threatening defamation lawsuit against
He filed those
Joker. Joker's
charges
threatening one on
day after
him.
we
They're
went to
both fucking
court on
wrong.
November 7th.
My girlfriend's got the
I mean, again,
flu. She just threw
the
up.
onus is on him.
The whole house
to
has been
prove
sick
that
but
in
me.
court.
I'm never sick.
So, like,
She's fucking.
did you send him any lewd photos?
No.
She just puked.
Did you tell him anytime like that you sexually wanted him?
Nope.
Okay. Was there any
So I don't
talk
know
between you and him about
no, she
like
doesn't
sex?
care.
None.
Was there anything
What is
that
so
you
this
said
guy
that
was hitting
that
on
can come off as provocative
PDX?
to him?
I don't know who this guy
said
was. I asked BBC if he could figure out who this guy was, this John guy, and he gave me a name, but I don't know if he's a streamer. I have no idea.
Something. Yeah, it was gross, is what he said. Basically.
Joker just came in to flex
there
his
was
legal
nothing.
muscle.
Nothing.
Okay. Why would he mention sexual harassment then?
Well, the only thing I could think of is because he involuntarily gave a picture to a friend of ours. It was a mutual friend, and she put it up on the screen, and it looked like sweatpants with I said it looked like a thumb in it.
What?
Okay, let me ask you a question. Was it
What?
sweatpants?
Was what? It was his sweatpants. They were blue
Dude.
sweatpants. They weren't
Okay,
wet.
they were blue sweatpants. Okay.
Yeah.
This
Was there
retard
anything
boomer
exposed
drama.
in the blue sweatpants?
No, not at all.
Okay, so there's nothing like it's not like you not porn bombed them, but
No, yeah, because you
like
can have,
you know when somebody sends you nudes and then you could fucking like you use that and then like
no,
you didn't post his nudes.
no, I didn't get it. He sent it to a friend of mine who. See, this is what I don't get. He posted. He sent it to a friend of mine, so it was on her channel. That we were mocking it. I was laughing because I was like, it looks like a thumb. Doesn't look like anything else. I thought.
Oh, they were laughing at this guy's dick.
And put his thumb out.
So was there like an indentation that can be perceived as his penis?
No, like I said, it looked like a thumb. You can only see the side of it.
Okay, so you seen the thumb. What you thought was a thumb.
What the
Okay. So again, there's nothing there that's like, you know what I mean? You didn't post his nudes online, right?
No, not me. I didn't even have his email.
Okay. So like there's nothing there. He's gonna claim it and then the judge is gonna see it and they're gonna say, where do you see the sexual harassment? And then
this guy's claiming sexual harassment,
unwanted contact, right? Which means
by these women.
Harassment is defined as
and like PDX is worried. She must be scared that she's actually going to file a lawsuit against her.
You that he feels.
So Joker had to come in and say that he would hire lawyers.
He did say, because we laughed, that now he said he's potent, but he was trying to say impotent, but he was saying potent.
Okay,
so damages.
Okay, but my point is, like, did he officially tell you to stop sexually harassing him?
No, those words never came out of his mouth.
So even that, so that's part of harassment, right? You have to afford the other party the opportunity to know that they are harassing you. So that's the other part of the whole thing. If he didn't do that, then there is no way for you to even know that you're harassing him. So at this point in time,
I'm pretty sure if you like
you're
go
under
up
the
and like
assumption
goose
that
some girl
you
from
and
behind,
him
like
both
slap
are
her
doing
ass,
this for the purpose of entertaining.
You don't
an
have to
audience.
like. She doesn't have to say don't sexually harass me. That's her. Like it doesn't matter.
When we all met in Gettysburg, and
I think this was I think this was a guy who went with them to the Gettysburg trip recently. When we were watching that, I don't know. I'm very confused. Like I forgot about this.
And I got a text message from I believe I showed you. I know I showed RK in April, but it was from that guy asking me, "Hey, you want to meet up for lunch?"
What guy?
John Camillo.
Okay, so he sends you a text. So again, it seems that
Is this a guy that
if
PDX
someone
was
feels
like
harassed, they typically wouldn't be, reaching out to you or trying to do live streams about you, or even speaking your name to a point where it's eliciting you responding.
Right.
So, like, again, like, there's all establishing character and the reasons as to why he is doing things. Any judge out there will sniff out his malice intent. Any judge is going to sniff that out and say, dude, you're doing this to fucking hurt her with lawfare. That's what it's called. It's lawfare. So
we taught him that
if he's
word.
going to do
we
that,
taught him that word.
You technically are not allowed
we
to.
taught Joker that
and
word.
This is a law, okay? You are not allowed to utilize the law as a weapon. It's not a sword. It's supposed to be a shield.
And then he threatened, we got audio. He threatened to put a bullet between my eyes.
Yeah, look,
Okay.
again, it all
Holy
establishes
shit,
the
John.
character of him wanting to do you harm.
Right.
If he
but
can't
then,
do it physically to you, right?
So
He's going to want to
what I'm trying
assassinate your
get at,
character.
Joker, So
Where's
I
J-Mac?
went
I'm pretty
to,
sure
did
PDX
my
has
traveling
some
over there on the
hillbilly
East Coast,
husband.
whatever, and came home.
Why isn't he
Well,
defending
Lolly
her?
had
Where's
passed away.
J-Mac?
So I did go on his panel to give my condolences and stuff like that because I felt, horrible.
Okay.
And there was some other
And
shit.
he allowed you on his panel.
Yes.
Okay, so then
And
there you go. There's no harassment there. If he allowed you on his panel, that shows, again, any judge or
That
any
you're not-
lawyer
you
is going to see
cannot-
that and say, dude,
If
how
you
are you feeling
appear
harassed
on
by this woman
someone's
and you let her on your
panel,
panel and you had a conversation with her?
that
people are
nullifies
gonna say that about
harassment
me too because I put out
and any future
stalking
harassment.
charges
You went on
and
her
stuff,
panel,
but
dude.
I wanted to give my condolences. Okay. And then because I didn't drop the case,
I don't think that she's actually harassing
I
this
saw
dude.
what happened between him and Noodles when they
But the
dropped
fact that a
case
judge is
separately.
would have to hear
Right?
about this is so
He's
fucking
still
funny.
attacking him. That's the thing. So why should I drop the case and keep being attacked? Does that make sense?
Look. Number one, okay, and I'm going to say this overall. Anyone who feels any form of stalking or
Oh my God.
harassment or any of that shit, typically do not engage with the other party. That's usually what happens.
Yeah,
right?
you know what you should
The
do?
laws
Do a live
for
stream
protective orders
on
and
the
the laws for
nearest
those kinds of
streaming
things
service like Joker
are
does.
typically used for people who are battered women out of like really bad divorces, people who have been fucking absolutely like beaten, right? That kind of stuff. Okay, that's what that's for. Now, if you feel like he is stalking you or he is harassing you or any of that stuff, okay, I know this because I fought this shit. And sure, like different states will differ in the law and how they interpret this. Okay. But if he is claiming sexual harassment on you,
I have to go back into
okay,
that room and go
that
down into
means
that fucking
that
area.
he
No.
feels as
I don't want
though
to do that
he
right
is
now.
being threatened. His safety is
Fuck.
being threatened because you are sexually wanting. So he can't his shit is gonna get thrown out of the window. I'm telling you right now. No judge, no lawyer, no one's gonna pick this up. Guaranteed. And John, listen, guaranteed, brother. Okay? Just because you say it in
Go
court
sail and get
doesn't mean
more
it's gonna
supplies.
stick. That's just how, you know what I mean? Like, and I'll be right about this one too. I was right when Luke did it to you. I was right when Davros did it to me, and I'm right now with John doing it now.
What
to
about
you.
when you threatened to sue us?
Okay.
With
And,
the same type of rhetoric.
Since you just brought up that Luke one, okay? Yes, people, this is just only YouTube. But things were getting serious, were they not, Joker? To the point with Luke and stuff? Starting from the lawsuits and stuff, and then now down to he's
Look,
pulling out a gun.
anybody who exhibits this kind of behavior of fucking like, going online and having an argument with someone and then taking it to court,
like Joker,
it just shows that they are so fucking like they have so much ego about them. And if they're proven wrong, that they have the only thing they have is, oh, I'm gonna go ahead and grasp at straws at the fucking legal system. It just shows how weak and pathetic that person is.
Yeah, he would take it to civil, he said.
Okay, it's pathetic. Okay, it was pathetic when Luke did it to you. and he didn't
I'm
even
gonna have
fucking
to like
show up.
cut this and then
It was
edit
pathetic when Davros did
him
it to
threatening
me.
to sue us. Over
Okay, where
bullying.
he kept prolonging it. He said he went and he tried to find 50 different lawyers and they all turned his ass down. Okay, that's what happened. And then he fucking lost really bad and his case got dismissed.
Right?
Okay, easily. Again, easily. The first fucking, I mean, like the only fucking trial that we had, and he tried to like, you know, spin it in a way where I was trying to be violent to him, and I'm like, dude, we were making content. You made this video about me, and I made this video about you.
Just
That's
content,
just
bro.
what happens in content. And then the judge was like, "How
That's
is
just
this any
content. The
different?"
judge looked at
He
it
had
and said,
no
"That's just
answer.
content. That's just
And then
good
guess what?
content." He's like, "I
It got
watch
dismissed.
IP2."
You know,
And then
The judge showed
last part
respect on
is
his name.
now this with John Camillo. You know,
I want to make a point. You said, you know, taking people to court and filing charges. You're absolutely correct. But it wasn't me who wanted to take John to court and file charges. It was to the point where my local police and my fire department got involved, got me a victim's advocate, and they're the ones. And then John was
This
throwing
John
out,
guy was the
"I'm
one
going to put a
swatting
bullet
her. That's
between
crazy.
PDX's eyes." So that's the only reason why I was doing that.
well,
And then the
there's
guy
a
took me to
different
court.
situation here, right? So like that's a threat.
How do these
right? That's
people
an
get away
actual
with
threat,
swatting? I don't
saying that
understand
he
it.
wants to shoot you.
And he showed up
Okay.
at the court when I went there.
Okay.
That's shocking.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so when someone says they want to shoot you, and then they show up in the court, and they show up in the, you know, they start showing up to the places you go. That to me is very, very dangerous. That if it were to happen to me, if someone were to say,
Yeah, I
"Yo,
guess
dude,
people doing it to
Joker,
Mr.
I'd want to
Medicare got
fucking
caught.
shoot you."
I
If
don't
they
know
were
how
to
much
say
of it
that
more
to
of
me,
this.
no,
He's
no,
just
no,
like
no.
he just basically just rehashes all
And
this.
protected.
Because
and
like
if
at
you-
some point he starts talking about how he's
Then I
got his
might
lawyer
consider,
friend.
you know, copywriting him.
Okay, hold on.
But again, if you know, again, he's using my shit to monetize off of his channel.
This is good. This makes no sense. This makes no sense what Joker
Well,
says
no,
right
like
here.
so, like my brand, right? My content is very exclusive, right? So, you know, whatever I do in my shit, it's all custom made. Every single last aspect of.
What the fuck is he talking about? I got to hear that again.
Well, no, like so, like my brand, right? My content is very exclusive, right? So, you know, whatever I do in my shit, it's all custom made. Every single last aspect of my shit is custom made.
By AI. By fucking AI. The AI Joker maker. You know, that intro thing he has that makes the intro.
Okay.
Right.
All the visuals you see, that is all created
by
and
AI.
utilized by me. Okay. And it's if I am using it in a way where, you know, again, there's like copyright stuff in it, like music or whatever, usually it's claimed, or it's copyright free.
Copyright free.
But again, if you know, again, he's using my shit to monetize off of his channel.
This is so funny.
I'm not vibing with that. I don't think that's a good thing. I think he needs to not use my content for that.
Go
You know,
Yeah.
because you know, in copyright,
if
the user of my,
you can just hear him making this shit up right now, like the way that he like pauses right here.
Go
you know, because you know, in copyright, if the user of my content is intending to monetize off of it where I should have monetized, and I should have gotten paid because I actually get paid for my work, not just through YouTube ads or whatever. Like I get paid by like different mediums, right? By, you know, by fucking platforms, by, you know, companies that want to put like ads on my shit. Like I get paid for my stuff. So he's not allowed to just use my stuff. There's a legal binding to that.
Right.
I mean, there's so many layers to how he's wrong, and like none of that makes any sense. I'm not even gonna go into it. It's too. Where do you even begin? I don't even know what he said. Like he just talked in a big circle about like how he gets paid by brands for his stuff. People pay him for putting out YouTube videos
too.
Right.
So some people just want to be careful what you do.
Exactly. But I mean, look, I'm not going to do that unless he wants to be stupid. If he wants to be stupid, and try to fucking file a frivolous lawsuit against me, then I might consider, copywriting him.
So where can he get a hold of you if
He can send me a message on Twitter. He knows where to find me.
Okay, there you go.
Send me a message on Twitter, John, and I'll send you my lawyer's details. If that's what you really want to do.
That's what he wanted to do the other day.
And all I gotta say is, if you really want to do that, John, if you really want to do that, I'm gonna make sure that my friend, who is my lawyer, is going to lock you up in fucking legal shit for a long time. And you're gonna spend a lot of money on depositions.
I mean, I'm not a lawyer.
Motions.
Should you be saying this? Should you be threatening this on somebody? Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you should if somebody, like, I don't know. Maybe your lawyer would advise you to say this shit. I don't know.
There's gonna be a lot of motions to be filed. And then there's gonna be a lot of time that your lawyer's gonna be taking to write those motions for a lawsuit that you're gonna lose. And my lawyer friend laughed when he heard about like other shit that was going on in the content space where people would find.
That's so great. I love that. His lawyer laughed when he heard about the content space. When he heard about the space, the PDX, when he heard about the paranormal community, his lawyer laughed.
File these lawsuits. He literally said, "Dude, please give me one of these." That's what he told me. He said, "Give me
Why
one
not
of
us?"
These." He goes, "I'm gonna teach one a lesson."
Why not us?
He said he's gonna create case law just for people like you. That's what he said. Yeah, he literally said that. He goes, "Bro, I want to create the best case law to teach people like him a lesson." So I'm just saying, like,
I guess the statute of limitations expired on our fucking bullying.
Make sure you got some good credit or whatever you got, because you're gonna spend a lot of money on that lawyer, buddy. And I'm not spending a fucking dime. So enjoy.
Well, anybody want any questions for him? Again, this is Joker.
Ooh,
I've known him.
He's got his lawyer friends.
8 years.
He's got his friends in the Navy SEALs with 300 confirmed kills.
Too long.
That's going to come after
But
John.
if you guys have any questions, go ahead. We got a few more minutes before we end this. I'll end this in 8 minutes. Make it a total
that's pretty much
of 1 hour.
that was what I wanted to show.
Yeah.
We had to hear that. That was the best. That's the best. That's Joker at his best. And then this is Joker after getting fired from his new streaming site. Because it was too much work. Well, so basically, Joker became the community manager or some shit for that party, which was like some shitty new crypto streaming site, and he was having to work 10-hour days and quit. And my theory is they got sick of him and they're like, let's just fucking work him to the point where he quits.
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome.
Getting fat.
How you guys doing? You guys doing all right? You guys doing great?
A lot of seed oils in that household.
I gotta make a video to address this because every single one of you crazy motherfuckers out there always gotta speculate. You gotta make your little fucking assumptions. You gotta be out there to fucking talk your shit. That's what you gotta do, right? That's what you do.
Yeah, I'm still kinda sick. Well, everyone's asking, Joker, did Party get rid of you? Did Party get rid of the Joker? Did they find out that he was such a bad guy? Did they find out he's a bad dude? That he's a villain? He's a villain. Oh shit, he's a villain. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. They found out he's a villain.
They just found out he's a homo and impossible to work with.
What about the other thing that could have happened, right? Is Party closing their doors? Are they closing their doors? Are they losing grip on reality? Or are they not in the fucking fight anymore? Where's Party? Where's the hype around Party? You know what it is? It's none of the above. You know, all of you out there that like to assume things, you know what they say about assumptions? You make an ass out of you and me. But here's the thing, all right? What
He's really turning the Joker on in this video.
you're not counting in this equation is that, well, the Joker has the opportunity to stand down. Yeah, I got the opportunity to stand down in all this. This doesn't have to be something that is directly from Party or the community. No. This is not about that. This is about the Joker just not having the fucking time to do the fucking job. I don't have the time, nor
It's
the
fake. It's not
fucking
real.
ability to do this shit.
Oh, wait, guys.
Full-time.
This is the custom stuff that he's talking about. Regal, that's his copyrighted fan. This is what he was just talking about on that last video.
Job, you know.
He owns
I have
all
a
of
career,
this.
Guys. You know that? Did you guys know that? I have a career. I have my 9-to-5 job, right?
I don't think he
also
does.
have
I don't think he does. I really don't. Because a guy who has a 9-to-5 job doesn't fucking tell you every time he comes on camera that he's got a fucking 9-to-5 job. Every time. I've got a job. I've got a 9-to-5 job. You guys know I have a job.
a family. A family. You know? About a 5.5, maybe 6-month-old here soon.
Does he not know?
A family. I thought that I could do it. Okay, I thought I could do it. I tried. I put my fucking 110%.
And he's
in
saying
and I got
saying
sick
that
with pneumonia.
this was 10 hours a day.
I literally physically got
To do
impacted
what?
because of all the hard work I put in to
got
help
sick?
Party thrive in the space.
You get sick from all the hard work on
But
Party.
you guys wouldn't see that. No, you guys would say it has to be something crazy that the fucking Joker did, right? Well, when I have the ability contractually to step down, I'm going to, because I just can't fucking handle it. What I can't handle, though, is I can live stream. I can enjoy what Party has to give. I can enjoy the fact that Party is still making waves in the space, building something absolutely fucking amazing. Still a great fucking platform.
It's so bad.
But you guys
It's so
won't see
shitty.
that, right?
You have to you can't even find the search
There
tab.
are some really cool things that are occurring on that side of the
It's
fence,
like
and I
D-Live
do plan
tier.
on being a cool contributor to that community. I don't have to be a staff member to do that. No, I could just watch it and report like I usually do as a streamer reporting fucking channel. See, that's the cool thing about what I do. What I do is I highlight the truth in a lot of things, and all of you out there who see my stuff will know that Party is doing cool things. Now, one thing's gonna be asked. I know it. Joker, are you gonna be live streaming exclusively to Party? Are you still gonna do that? Is it exclusive?
Nobody but us gives a fuck.
I guess you're gonna have to find out. I guess you're gonna have to find out. And it's all very dependent on what's happening here in the next couple of weeks. Because the Joker has to do what is right by his brand. Although Party is a good thing, it is not the only thing. Okay? And I wish Party nothing but the best. They are a really great team. And I know the people behind it are extremely hardworking, amazing individuals. So that being said,
I hate getting poisoned in this game.
guys, don't sleep on Party. It's still a great place to stream. I don't have to.
It's so bad. Party's so
staff
bad,
member to
guys.
tell you
It's so
that.
bad, guys.
Okay? But again, by my own hand, I'm the one who did it. Anywho, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you. I love you. Y'all motherfuckers out there, always support the real ones. Support those on Party. Support it being another platform that will do things to change the game. They've already made waves in this space, and we're going to encourage and support that. Okay? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's my statement. My reveal as to why I'm doing what I'm doing. Now, when will I return to live streaming? I'm gonna try this Sunday. I'm gonna try.
That's right now.
I had pneumonia for a little bit.
Bullshit.
And it fucking sucks. Anybody who has pneumonia or who has had pneumonia,
dude.
Full
blown?
No. Fucked up it is.
No fucking way.
But we will get past that.
Full blown? Okay. Are you kidding me?
We're gonna have a great conversation. We're gonna have a great podcast.
That's like a real deal.
And coming shortly.
Like walking pneumonia, maybe, but not like real deal
a little bit more.
Pneumonia. No
you
fucking way, dude.
Those
how your lungs that
came
shitty
out against me and said, Joker, look at him over there. he got kicked off the party.
He did get kicked off, 100%. How much you want to bet? He's seething. He's seething. This is a seethe laugh.
You have just motivated me. You know, doing stuff like that, it just shows me how much more work I have to do to expose the industry for what
the reason you're not on Party is because you couldn't do the work, buddy.
The fuck it does. 2025 is gonna be...
It's his year.
My fucking year.
Yes!
Don't you fucking sleep. I promise you.
He's been so fucking boring. There's no way he can be any more boring in 2025 than he was this year. His IRL shit when he was... It was okay, but it was almost unwatchable.
Stay tuned.
I'm gonna have to put him on some merch and sell it.
Bye-bye.
I'll send him my lawyer's information.
See you then. Take care.
If he goes live on anything, I'll fucking put him on. But I don't think he's going to. I'm being recommended these channels now. This lady looks nasty.